today's episode of Outside, you've got a front row ticket to one of the hottest restaurants in Chinatown, New York City, Phoenix Palace. We sat down over an absolute feast with Kim Yee to talk about community building in restaurants and in running. I hope you brought your appetite because today is definitely a tasty one.
What's up?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me here.
Welcome to Chinatown. Welcome to Phoenix Palace.
This is my first time here.
Oh my gosh, it's not going to be your last.
Yeah, I can guarantee that too, actually. I already feel it.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys.
Let's get into it.
Let's go. Potluck Club, the theme inside of that restaurant is Hong Kong cinema. And Ricky and his partners, the intention behind building this one, or the theme, was going to be music.
Gotcha.
So, hence the jukebox.
I want to live in here. I want this.
I do live in here, so I know what it feels like.
Nice place.
So this wall specifically is, Ricky will always say it's his favorite part of this restaurant, but you know how in Italian restaurants you have pictures of your family members on the walls. So they wanted to do something like that, but just using a different medium. There are 5 owners, and these are their family members who came to the US, didn't know the language, didn't have a ton of money, but they did have their family units, and they all worked so hard to the point where these guys could do something as outlandish as opening up restaurants in New York City. So this wall in particular is just this is the story right here. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of them, so we're really proud to just be able to do things like give back to this community in the way we know how. Are you hungry?
Oh, I'm dying.
Let's try some food. These are some of my favorite dishes that we have here.
I can't even contain myself right now looking at all this.
This is the baby bok choy dragon salad, a nice refreshing starter. In addition, we have the chilled tofu, also a really refreshing starter. And then moving on to the savory main courses, we have the duck breast that comes over a hoisin romesco sauce, spicy cucumbers, scallions, and then these steamed pancakes over here, and then this chili crab noodle that probably is our most popular dish here at Phoenix Palace.
And this is in a tomato butter sauce.
That's a tomato butter sauce with jumbo lump crab over an egg noodle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine a meal more fusion Kim Yee and Vito Lentini in my life, right?
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh my God, our world's united.
Yeah, really.
So Potluck Club, there we serve classic Cantonese dishes that we grew up eating, but our versions of them. Mm-hmm. And here, it leans very fusion, but I will say this also is very much a representation of who our executive chef is and the worlds he cooks in. So he's classically trained in Italian cuisine, but a lot of his work experience has been primarily Mediterranean, and he is Cantonese. So those 3 worlds involved, he just did it so naturally. It's also a testament to the fact that we're American-born Chinese, and we were born and raised here in New York. Little Italy is right next to us. The 5 owners, they grew up here in Chinatown. These restaurants are really just love letters to the neighborhood and just saying thank you for raising us in the way that you did.
This feels so true to Chinatown, sitting in here right now.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. That means a lot, because that's Ricky and his partners, and we just want to create sort of a legacy, just kind of one service at a time, really, one dinner service at a time. But we try to do as much as we can to give back to this Chinatown community that raised all of us. So one of the things that we do every 3rd Thursday of the month is senior meal. And so we open the doors of Potluck Club on the 3rd Thursday of every month, and it's just a meal for the seniors in the local community to come. Yeah, they come in, they have they can opt to sit in for a hot meal, or they can take their meal to go, but everybody leaves with a bag of groceries as well.
Oh,
and
great.
it's just it's really lovely, because that is such a forgotten community here. They're the quietest, but they're the ones they're the foundation of this community.
In a way, it's like you're giving thanks back to the people that kind of even made this place that you call home possible.
Totally. They're the backbone of Chinatown. I think we don't want to forget that, and we recognize that.
Do you feel that there's a correlation in this, in your life when it comes to coaching, when it comes to, you know, being the leader of this huge run crew, when it comes to, you know, servicing customers or the, you know, the elderly people in the neighborhood?
I think maybe acts of service is like my love language in a way. Being able to create these small communities that then, you know, it's like my way of paying it forward. You know, all the communities that accepted me into their spaces. I'm just really grateful for that, and it's something that I want to keep building in the running community and, you know, beyond in restaurants and whatever else comes my way. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, well, thank you for all the time and the food too. I'm dying to eat this right now.
Yeah, please dig in.
Yeah.
I need to see like that real-time reaction too.
This is the one. This is the one.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
I just know it's the one. I haven't even eaten it yet, but it's the one I've been like dying to try. Oh man, this is gonna be nasty, guys. Don't judge me.
And you have to try the duck after. The duck is amazing. Let's get some utensils.
All I know is, Anna, when you were watching this, we are coming back here to eat here. I just know this is going to be your favorite restaurant in the city. I'm calling it right now.
I can't wait to meet you,
after like two bites, I just like know it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Also, the guys on the camera, right? The guys behind the cameras right now are dying watching us right now. I know they're hungry. Man, this is fucking banging. Banging.
Good?
I don't even care if I'm on camera. This is fucking banging. Jesus Christ.
Now that I am full to a friggin' brim, I asked Kim if we can go for a walk around the neighborhood. I used this opportunity so I could ask her a little bit more about her running journey.
My intro to running was running with my best friend in Queens. And it was just the two of us. We ran super solo. I didn't know anything about New York Roadrunners races or like, you know, just these organized races. I thought it was just like you get up and pick some mileage and then you just go for it, you know?
Yeah.
And when she signed up for her first race, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I could try to do it with you. And I saw how many people showed up. And at the time, this was 2013, so it wasn't that many people, but like compared to what it is.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a hype thing. Yeah.
Then it was like a lot of people in my mind because I went from running with just her to like all these people who are now participating in this race and who knew about this race. And from there, I signed up for more races, and I was like, wow, this is like kind of cool. So I signed up for my first marathon.
Was your first marathon New York?
It was New York, yeah. As it should be,
Yeah.
you know, of course it was.
Yeah.
But I signed up for it, and you know, I followed the Hal Higdon plan. You know, like kind of everyone follows, but that's all that existed back then, at least like from an internet perspective. That was kind of the beginning stages of it, but I remember running when it was that, you know, when it was like very much a solo type sport. There weren't too many group activities available, and then Moonshot happened in 2017, the very first iteration of Moonshot. It was like the beta program. They accepted 100 runners.
Yeah.
Everyone, like nearly everyone were strangers, you know, starting out, and it was like the scariest thing I ever signed up for. But I think like in my mind, that was like the birthplace of what the New York City running community is today. You went from strangers to being basically family at the end of that 4-month program. It was the most incredible thing I've seen unfold before my eyes. Like just strangers turn into family and into this amazing community. And I'm still such good friends with a lot of people who I started in Moonshot with today. Yeah, and a lot of full circle moments from that. But you know, Coach Jess and Coach Stowe, who I coach with now, like alongside, they were my coaches back then.
Would you call that like, for lack of a better way to put it, the birth of kind of turning running from a solo sport to maybe not even a team sport, but more of like a community or familial sort of sport?
I think so. You know, and when we grow up running, we look at running as this like form of exercise punishment, you know, and right? You grow up looking at it that way. It's like, oh, I have to run laps now, or I have to run a mile now. Like, I have to pad my actual workout with running. It was never the focal point of your workout, you know. Whereas now, it's that narrative has changed a little bit, and I think there's like an added sex appeal now with running. You know, it's like it's changed.
Yeah. Oh
so,
my God. I mean, like the aesthetic.
The
We can get
aesthetic
into
of
that.
we could get into that.
Gosh, yeah. Some people look like they're ready to go to war.
I know.
For a 5-mile
I
jog,
know.
right?
It's really a different world now in this running space, which is awesome. But you know, I think the community aspect, if that is the common denominator, then it doesn't matter why you've chosen to run. You know, as long as you're getting your body to move, and that's it's a really special thing.
I'm gonna confidently say that I'm speaking for everyone here, but you really are very approachable, especially as a leader. Is there a method that comes to you being so approachable? Is it just you? Is there some maybe past experiences in it all? Or, you know, I would love to just kind of get your intake on that.
Thank you for saying that.
I really mean it.
It is really something, though, that I am conscious of, because I do remember, well, back during, you know, the solo running days, and as I was trying to find my place in this New York City running community, I remember what it felt like just to kind of be on the outside, and just, you know, to not really have that community around me. And then when I found Old Man Run Club, I was like, oh my God, this is what was missing from my life. Like, I can't even tell you in words. It was like that very first run that I joined, I was like, oh my God, these are my people. And I don't have any other words aside from that to describe that moment, but that's what I try to provide for other people now who are joining the running community, who are new to New York City, you know, who are new to running. But yeah, I want them to feel like they've got somebody to talk to.
You, like me, you're a New York City native.
Yes.
I love that. It makes me love you maybe 100 times more. Not that that should be, you know,
We're
part
two
of it.
peas in a pod.
Yeah,
We're so
you know?
rare.
You said that when you moved from Queens to Chinatown, your parents, who did everything in their nature to get out of Chinatown, were like, why the fuck would you move back here? We wanted to get out of here.
They had this perception of Chinatown and the Lower East Side when they were growing up, and it's different now, you know, and they can't believe that they had worked so hard to get out of there, and I just willingly moved back. And I've been living in Chinatown now for like seven years.
Do you walk around here and think, you know, in a weird way, like there is some history here, and I do feel like this is the right area for me?
For sure, for sure. I look at Chinatown as like my home. Like every time Ricky and I, my fiance Ricky and I go on vacation and we come back, I'm just like, I cannot wait to be back here. There's something about this place, yeah, it's so alive, it's so energetic, everything is so convenient. I have access to all the best places to run, you know, this is my home.
That's how you know you're a real New Yorker, though.
I know, it's true, I need the chaos.
Yeah, you're looking at the Eiffel Tower and you're like, I can't walk to the corner store here.
Yeah.